Okay, moving on now to topic 4, and I know we've touched on it already in the previous topics, but we'll roll it back to cinema now in general. So it's our memories of cinema, and going to the cinema, getting some popcorn, maybe getting a hot dog, maybe taking a love there, maybe making love there.
Nah, like straight off the bat. If you're planning on just going to the cinema just to hook up with someone, don't.
Yeah, do you ruin the film?
If I've ever taken anyone to the cinema, I've taken them to the cinema because I want to watch a movie. Like it's a real pet peeve, but it really like grinds me. And there's nothing worse than like a bad cinema experience. And like the first time I ever went to see Guardians, I was so pissed off because like we could swear on this, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, slight swear, but
because I was pissed off at you, some woman that came in at like
no T-words.
At like half hour into the film, came in with her 2 brats and left an hour later.
Oh wow!
So she interrupted everyone at the beginning, didn't stick around for the finale. I was livid. I was tamping. Still enjoyed myself. It was a good film. But you, if you're listening,
there's a lot of like bad cinema experiences, whether it's just loud people. Just constant interruptions, people getting up and down because they
like
going to the toilet.
I've been to obviously I got an unlimited card.
Spend more time
I've
in
had
the
an
cinema
unlimited
than you
card
do in your bed.
for since 2013.
Yeah.
Now, so what's that? 4 years? 4 years.
How many
about
films do you roughly see a year?
About 100.
Nice.
Wow. Get your
100
money's
usually
worth.
Things. It's died
You
down
might
a
have
bit.
spent more time in the cinema than Squire's done on GTA.
It's died down a bit. Like the last year, but generally, in those like 4 years, I don't think I had one bad experience.
You lucky.
I've had a couple of like close calls with
You're lying.
I've had a couple of like bits where something might happen. I know there was one where I think half hour in the movie the people decide to leave and then they shouted, "Oh, this is shit!" and
I've never been there.
I can't remember, but it was a really good movie from what I can remember. And so
it was an acquired taste.
to be fair, the best is when you hear reactions to people after movies. I think especially when it's like a really strange one. Like I think we saw Under the Skin. I don't know if anyone's seen Under the Skin. Art House. It's a very strange and different kind of movie, right? But people are only watching it because it only got released because Scarlett Johansson's in it, and you just have someone behind you go, "What the fuck happened?" That was terrible. Like nothing happened. It was just like hearing people's reactions to it. But then also on the other side of it, hearing like when you hear like a kid just say, "Oh, I love that, Mom," or for like a kids movie, it's just, there's the audience right there. Like because I've watched like Despicable Me and 2 and like Minions in the cinema or something kid related. And just when you hear like a kid, go over the moon about something, you just think, that's a touching thing. But generally, like I think I've had one problem with noise. To be fair, I do sit towards the front, which is usually the best place to be. Well, it's not the best place to be, but you get a nice. Sometimes when the screen.
Yeah, it's right there in front of you. No one's in.
Not too far from the front.
No
not like. Well, I've been at like second row, and my goodness, that's overwhelming. When you've got to like look at every part of the screen. But
I think the
like
rule of thumb needs to be like 3 to 5 rows.
It's front, middle. It's like middle. It's the front that's towards the middle, so you're like not quite middle, but it's like. Row E is my popular row in Cineworld. If you, I literally know.
Do you have a
preferred seat in each room?
Literally, I can go onto a screen. Usually, majority of nearly every nearly every screen in Cineworld, row E or F is the best place for me to sit.
Well, you've viewed
on the aisle,
everyone.
On the aisle part, nice. So it's like dead centre. Can see.
Yeah, because you forget about it because you think obviously all the seats are all slightly to the side because.
Or you get the ones with the fences, so you get leg room, so you just put your legs out.
Yeah,
nice. Like best place to be. But generally, like I think there was one where we had noise. My friend's a bit more annoying. My friend's not annoying, all that. But we have. There was one where there was a guy that was just on his phone during it. He like answered his phone. He's like, "Yeah, I'm watching this movie."
Oh my god!
Yeah. But the thing is, he was like reacting really weird throughout the movie, and was like, and like someone would make a like a silly decision, you'd be like,
Wow, right.
That's amazing. See, no, but you said we laugh at that. I've noticed recently the last few films that I've gone to see, and becoming that guy where I'll pick up on something that might have gone over everyone's head, and I will be laughing out loud, and like people, and like I was, what did I go see? It was Guardians, I think.
Must have been.
And me and Godfrey went there, and there was like all these little snippets, all these little references, and all these little hidden Easter eggs, and you're just there, and I'd see it, and I'd understand what they're saying, and I'd just be like, ha! And then Godfrey was like, "You're right," and I was like, "Yeah, no, it was funny."
It's literally my experience. Like, don't sit next to him in a cinema because he talks. You do talk.
Do you?
Not like to a oh my god unbearable level, but you do mess around a little. Particularly the trailers, which is kind of fine. But I love the trailers. I love watching them.
I love the trailers.
So when he's over there going, not
normal lad. Oh no, I'll be fair, mind. Like, what was it we went to see?
That's the only thing I'm tired of.
I imagine Civil War, Star Wars. It's a Marvel one.
Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
Now, understandably, when we went to see the Cornetto trilogy in anticipation of the World's End film.
Yeah.
Like throughout the first two, I can't remember what it was that would trigger the audience.
Yeah.
Was it anywhere they swore?
No, it was there was a couple of things. It was like the Cornetto bit, obviously they would react.
There was a list of things.
On you.
I haven't read up on it, on what it actually was, but it was a case of whenever something happened, like the audience would applaud.
Yeah.
And like bad cinema experience wasn't the people that applauded, it was the people that we went to watch the film with who was getting really pissed off at people applauding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's clearly a thing. It's like an official thing, to which I refer to him similar to if you've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you ever go to see it live, I recommend you go on and buy it on DVD, watch the DVD, because of the additional features where it requires audience participation. Because I remember the first time Amy went to see it, and like they were a bit like, what the fuck is this? Because like every time, literally word for word as they're saying stuff, the audience are saying stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a part, that's the thing, that's the culture.
It's like in like a hip, is it like a flash mob type thing?
No. It's just it's a part of the fandom.
It's
like
people knowing something.
Oh yeah,
so
but
well.
it's like similar to a flash mob, where everyone knows the word for word.
Kind of.
You might feel like it's that kind of experience
it's
when
like,
everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
People go to people like The Room. People know The Room, the universally like bad film, The Room.
No.
They do special screenings. Okay, if you haven't seen The Room, go look up The Room on YouTube, watch some scenes. You'll love how awful it is. So this guy called Tommy Wiseau, he basically funded his own movie. Did this movie called The Room, and it's known as one of the worst movies of all time. It's like really bad. Like it is.
And
it's
not even that
else.
bad. It's good. It's just bad.
No. It is actually funny. Bad.
Oh right.
But it's not like boring bad. It's what I mean. There are like weird like sex scenes which people. That's a whole other level. Yeah. My friend went to see it. They did a cinema screen of it, and the thing is, in the cinema screen, people like add bits. There's like always like a shot of I think like the New York Bridge or something, or like Brooklyn Bridge, and so all the audience go, meanwhile, in like, and because it keeps showing up all the time, and just things like that. And there's like they like throw at one point they throw like plastic spoons at the screen because for a certain bit, and like they do things like that. Wow. And so it's like it's just like there are movies that just have these cult followings that in these screenings, something.
That's crazy.
I was saying, and it is a really interesting experience. Like I know when I was in. Cardiff. I was in Edinburgh for Dead by Dawn, which is a horror festival, and they did. They showed a film called The Tingler, which is a Vincent Price movie. Now it was directed by this guy called something Castle. I can't remember the last
Castle.
name. No, but basically, this director he would always play pranks on the audience with his screenings. So
Right.
like there's like one where he made a skeleton come through like the audience during one part of the film, and he made like for the Tingler, what he would do, he'd put like electric things into people's seats, and when the Tingler comes on, like shock people in this.
That's incredible.
And they alleged, and like I can't remember if they faked it, if they did it. I know they said they were going to do it if they did it at Fright Fest when I watched, not Fright Fest, Dead by Dawn, when we watched the movie, and usually people just suddenly go, and it's like just screaming along, so like bits like that.
Nice.
And I just realised the worst experiences I've had at cinemas aren't the people, it's the cinema.
Right.
And what I'm talking is one of the worst things about digital technology is technical faults.
Yeah.
There was one day I was meant to be going for a day to I was like watching a Schwarzenegger film called Sabotage, and then my friends were coming and we were going to watch Frank.
Yeah.
So I was there for Sabotage. It was like the first ever showing on that day. I sat there and we were just there for ages, and we were waiting and we were waiting. I think the adverts might come on and they stopped. And then they come in and they said, there's a technical fault, the projector hasn't downloaded the movie properly, so you have to go into like a different movie or something. There's no other movie I could go into because I had to
Wow.
wait like 2 hours for Frank. So they were like, to be fair, they did give me like a free a voucher to get food or drink, so I was like, that's fine, I'll get a
They
free
tried.
drink or something.
Yeah.
But,
New technology.
but I think one of the
we're
worst
relying on.
ones, my friend actually left because of it, is we went to watch Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
No, it was Avengers: Age of Ultron,
Right.
and they showed. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. What? No, it might have been Captain America: Winter Soldier, and so they showed Captain America and Avengers. I think. I might be getting.
They did that
right?
tour.
Right. Yeah.
They did. So it was something like that. It was something along them lines.
Yeah.
So it was the 3 movies. First movie, the audio was messing up. No, actually, they had it in the wrong aspect ratio. It was stretched out. It shouldn't be. Or it was in like the wrong aspect ratio.
Yeah.
So it was like, which can be annoying sometimes when they do that. And then the next time, the audio was just messing up, and the 3D wasn't working. So they had to restart the movie.
Oh,
So by the time we had to get.
what?
So by the time we get the third movie, my friend's like, I'm just gonna go home and watch it tomorrow. And this was like a midnight screening for
Yeah.
the film. And like things like that, little
That's
technical
what I've
faults
been-
which happen every
That's
now and
Especially
again.
like it's rare now that I'll do a midnight screening. It's got to be something big, i.e. Star Wars. But
Or Marvel.
yeah, it's got to be something really worthwhile for
Yeah,
me to do a midnight
yeah.
screening. I can't imagine if there was a fault during a midnight screaming.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd be
Screaming?
screaming
Yeah, midnight
in the
screaming.
screening.
Well, that's the thing, really, is you can't, you sometimes these things just happen, and I think, and then I just remembered a fun time I had where I went to see Maze Runner, and it was packed and it was full of kids, but
Right.
Cineworld it was only recently that it was during that period where they'd only just for the first couple of months started doing seating plans or doing seating.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Regular seating. No one was in their correct seat. Hardly anyone was in the correct seat because all the kids had been taking all the seats.
Yeah.
So this guy comes in and says, okay, right, we need to just check your tickets and get you all in the right places because people were just being messed about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
these
had that
kids,
recently.
and you had these noisy ass kids who were just being like causing
Yeah.
horror, and they literally they literally stopped the film because the thing is the film had like started 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes in. They stopped the film to sort it out because
Yeah.
people were getting loud, and all these kids that were just being loud throughout just decided, oh bugger, we're just gonna leave, and everyone just started clapping.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
no,
it
it
was
annoys
great.
me.
That's the. I think the main reason I don't run into problems is because obviously when I go on the cinema days, I go during the day, less on like Friday evening, Saturday days, or the weekends. They're the worst times to go because
Yeah.
obviously it's busier.
Everyone's
That's
around.
when everyone's there. But when you go
found that
during like
Tuesday's a good
weekdays,
Tuesday's a pretty good day to go to the
Yeah.
cinema.
It's,
Because a lot of people tend to go to like Wednesdays 2 for 1,
Yeah.
but Tuesday
Definitely.
was pretty good.
but
Yeah. Fair enough.
I think that's my many experiences.
Even Bromhouse Cinema, though, they do Thai Car on Tuesday.
I think that's a great segue there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of
that'll
cinemas.
take us into a Bryn Mawr Market Hall Cinema. That's what it's called, isn't it? Market Hall.
For all you listening, it's back. It's open. Yay!
Yeah, after
Yay.
months.
Oh,
Was it November?
Far too long.
That they had to
Far too
shut
long.
due to just different issues with the renovations.
Alleged asbestos, but
And the people
Yeah.
power prevailed.
Yep.
And we've got it back open. It's back on track. The second screen
looks
is on its.
amazing.
Was that?
It looks amazing. Like it's real. Like, I haven't seen it properly since they've done all this renovation stuff. Anyway, looking at the pictures on the website, it looks really
it's fantastic.
yeah, it's
good.
really
Like
No, the
the
renovations
red
look
curtain,
great.
the seats look. The leg
There's loads of
room,
leg room.
loads of leg room. The seats are now
I was say
bigger,
the new
more
seats have been there
comfortable.
anyway, isn't it?
It's very.
And the second screen, of course, on the way, so,
Yeah,
which is a
it's been
big
on the way.
deal
Something they've
because
been waiting for. It's
Well,
the
Where'd you got
oldest.
it in?
Was it the oldest
Well,
cinema in just
was
Wales?
in
or
the-
was it
Yeah,
It's
UK?
the old
Yep.
cinema in Wales. I don't know.
But it's not. It's
the
close.
oldest in
It's
Wales.
almost.
Oh no, it's very close.
It's like
Yeah,
3.
But it's
that?
it's almost the oldest cinema in the UK, but it's the oldest
It's
cinema in
close.
Wales.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
is the oldest cinema in Wales.
Right, it's
The
like-
second screen is actually open.
It's
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I didn't realise they'd opened
It's
the second
so,
screen.
I didn't realise it because the times, like they've only got 2 films in at the moment, and they're
yeah.
at
I'm sure. I
different
thought they
times.
didn't finish it yet. I thought they still said they would.
They
try
did.
and
I'm
finish it.
sure they announced it on Facebook.
I have to have a look
Yeah,
and
we'll soon
see,
find
but
out.
it is great to see that
It's
because it's well,
I love that cinema.
my memories are Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. I
yes,
watched
I actually
release
watched that
date
in there. Yeah.
in
We all-
that cinema.
Yeah.
I went
saw
with
you.
my
Yeah,
family.
no, I remember seeing you there because
Yeah?
I went with I'm sure I went with Luke and that.
I went with my
Right,
yeah.
friends to
Yeah,
it as
yeah,
well.
no.
Yeah.
That's one of the best thing about promoting that release days.
Yeah,
Always
release
day
days
one
were
release.
great, and
Yeah.
you'd see everyone. There's Harry Potter. I would go every year there.
Cheap.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs.
I don't know. Like I can only remember. Star
I saw
Wars,
Toy
Lord of the Rings,
Story
Harry
in there.
Potter.
I saw
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story in there.
I think it's the first film I ever saw there. I'm not 100%
I saw
sure.
Flabber in there with the school once as well.
Oh, nice.
Casper.
I can't remember what I
So
saw.
the one
Casper
with
Friends
Hilary
is-
Duff.
It's the first one. The first proper Casper.
Casper
movie.
with
What's his
Christina
name?
Ricci.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first film I think I saw there.
Yeah.
I must watch it. I saw it like 4. Oh no, Hercules. Disney's Hercules. I think
Nice.
I went to the
Yeah.
cinema like 4 times in 1 week just to see Hercules. Yeah.
Just because.
You
know.
could go the distance.
Well, yeah.
And seen the wrestling in there as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there when they first did it with Hitch and Gav.
Yeah, that was
First
it.
in
Yeah.
Australia. That was a fun time though. It was packed, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah.
actually
They could do
Can't
that monthly
Yeah.
easily.
I
Quite
probably
easily.
could, to be fair. I was, it was a nice like thing to happen really because my brother and Carly went to that as well. To go watch that. So it was there's a lot of.
A lot of good memories
It's
in
nice
that
to
cinema.
to have independent cinemas still going
Yes.
around because they, I'm a big forerunner of cinema and I want it to keep going because it is an
Dying.
experience that people. It's not
It's
necessarily
not.
dying, and it's surprisingly not really. It's still making just as much
Yeah.
a fair amount of money, and it's not really had that much of a decline. And even though cinemas they're trying to do things like 4DX to try and wrangle in more people, and home
Yeah.
streaming has become more of a popular thing.
Yes.
There's still something I think there's always going to be that attachment with
It's
people to
magical.
cinemas.
Like just go into this
It-
gigantic
it's an
screen
event for a lot of
and-
people,
yeah.
Like for me, it's a regular thing, but to a lot of people, it's a special
Yeah.
time. You get your popcorn, you do your drink, you just
I think that
experience
could be a
something.
callback to one of the previous topics, a tradition. I'm pretty sure every Despicable Me film I've gone to promote cinema with Amy to watch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
I
cool.
just thought, just came in my head. That is, yeah, that's the first
I
time
don't
we
remember
ever
what
went.
the
so
last time I
sweet.
saw in it. I know I haven't been in
Um,
there since the renovation, but
I
Was
can't
they
remember.
had the
I haven't been in it
red
since they
seats.
renovated it. No,
Ah,
I've seen
so
it, and it
comfortable.
Oh, I might
looks
have.
great, but
Wouldn't
what
you
was-
have seen Age of Ultron in there?
what was the last film I saw?
That's where I went to watch Age of Ultron.
I watched something with Liam Carley there, and that's,
Marvel stuff is usually View for me.
Yeah, we went to the midnight showing for Age of Ultron.
Mm.
Ah, well,
It was a
my
really
recommendation,
good film.
literally,
I want to do when they're all
the
nice.
seats are comfier,
Yep.
it's cheaper,
Yeah.
No,
Well,
yeah.
prime example, even though you look how long Bramall Cinema's been shut, for example,
Yeah.
places like the View and all have had to drop their prices. Because
Yeah.
people will go into like Bramall, Blackwood, what have you.
Yeah.
Well, the big thing with that is View's like obviously the only at the moment they're the only big chain that's not one of the only big chains that's not offering. Actually, probably like the third biggest chain behind with Cineworld and Odeon. Odeon and Cineworld now have they got Cineworld got their unlimited card. Odeon's got their limitless card.
Yeah.
They jump in on that audience. That's their main demographic.
Yeah.
And then View haven't got that, so they have to drop their prices.
Yeah.
Like Cineworld now will keep their single prices expensive because they're like, we want people to jump ship, get our cards.
Yeah.
And
I'd love a View card. If they don't want, I'd be going to the cinema.
see, that's the
more
thing.
often.
They could benefit greatly from it, but they at the moment I think they're just seeing it as we can just keep our prices down
Yeah.
and get more people going.
But see,
Single
even the stuff they
experiences.
sell, like the popcorn and the drinks and all that in Bramall,
Oh, much
Yeah.
cheaper.
it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a big
that
thing.
stuff
that.
is cheaper.
Like I'd find like View, like it's like places like View and Odeon and whatnot. It's far too Americanized. Like where else in the valleys can you buy a big litre tub thing of Fanta
Coke.
or Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll just go to the shop and just buy a bottle of
It's
that.
like $4.99 as well.
You know what I mean? And like the price
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, prices.
Pricing is
I
up
can't
there,
justify
but
it.
that's like they justify it. Well, they don't really justify it, but it's the case of you're here, so these are the prices.
Well, that's the thing with
people,
Supply and
you
demand.
don't
like
have
when you
choice
can-
unless
Here's
you
a little
sneak stuff
M&M
in.
bag for like $2.50, even though you can go around the shop and get it for £1. You know, like
Or
just
less
like,
than that.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah,
but that's the thing. They when you think about
happens.
they do it to make the extra money because obviously the money going to films aren't all going to the cinema. It's going elsewhere. This is why
Yeah.
these unlimited. I don't know how these unlimited cards work in terms of profit margin. I feel like they give percentages to studios.
They'd have to.
They must do because we get unlimited screenings for things, so they must get
How
some
much
kind
is
of
the
thing.
usual one?
My unlimited card is $17.40. It keeps rising every year.
Is it for the year or for the month?
This is for a month. That's a monthly, and that is a minimum 12 months subscription. So if you cancel it, you can't get it for another 6 months.
Right.
But that has rose over the years because it was originally I think I paid like 15 something. So it's like
And you
an
think,
extra
realistically speaking, you only need to see 2 films in the space of 4 weeks to get your money's worth.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
they're
2-3 films.
adult prices. I think it's like £7.90 or £8 on
Yeah,
the peak
that's
times
fair
for
enough.
things. So you watch 4 movies and you you watch 2 movies and you make your money back. Or you
Yeah.
watch I watched 4 movies on Wednesday alone, so I made or Thursday alone, so I made my
Yeah,
money
you
back.
made your money in one day.
And I got to see a film before anyone else. Got to see Baywatch before the UK release. So
Oh, nice.
same thing. And we get unlimited screenings. Basically, we get screenings of films before they're out on UK release.
Really?
Nice.
Usually it's down to if they got a US release, they'll do it.
I've always found that weird
sometimes.
with like certain release dates because like sometimes like we'll get stuff like 3 weeks
We
before
get Marvel
Australia,
films usually.
Yeah,
and then Australia will all of a sudden get something like a month before us.
We
Yeah.
usually get Marvel films a week before America does,
Yeah.
but we also get Pixar films like 3 months after America does. So it's really weird.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
strange.
Strange how it all works out. But
But as long as Bramall Cinema continue to give us
Yeah.
the day release, they're fine.
Well, yeah.
So big love.
yeah,
I'm
that-
really interested by their all-nighters as well because I know we almost went to one.
Oh, I'm
'cause they had
gutted. I
some-
really want. They
Cult
normally
ones.
do them like Halloween time, like
Yeah.
Christmas time.
And I'm like, they got some really great films. there. Like seeing them on a cinema screen
Sorry.
would be great, especially in like the DCP format.
The room
'cause that's-
hire.
Okay.
you're right.
You can hire a
Yeah.
cinema, the entire room for like £100.
Yeah,
Right,
Get like a screening.
I want to look into that in the future for certain things, but
Conquest movie marathon.
that's a different time. So we love cinema, and we hope it just continues to thrive. Hope more services are offered, more dimensions. Why not give us 10 dimensions of 10D stuff? Why not? So we can taste, stuff on the screen. We can smell it, hear it, see it.
Well, they got
feel
the
it.
smell. Smells
So no, if you want all that,
Yeah.
you just go to Cinema Square.
Pull it. Bab it.
What?
That toy.
That's the kind of things
Oh,
that
wow.
he comes up with.
That's what they're going to give you
No,
next. Bop It
Well,
toys.
the Bop It toys.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. If you like what you see, don't forget to give us the old like button down below. It'll be down by Josh's crotch. And if you subscribe to the channel, don't forget to click on the little bell button. I'll give you a notification every time that we have a video go live.
Josh Bell button.
If you're into your gaming, we have a gaming podcast that goes live each and every week, part by part, Monday to Thursday, and that's called Game Chat. If you like your wrestling, we have No Flips, Just Mics. That goes live every Thursday at, we'll say 5 p.m. It is around that margin, so don't hold me to that. And
Oh, I'll hold you to that.
no one hold me to
There will
anything.
be no persons hold or held in this.
Yeah, no persons were held in this. You can join the Conquest by many different ways. You can support us on Patreon, on patreon.com/join the Conquest. If you do so, we will love you so much, because it'll help just keep everything rolling, because we just want to deliver more content to you, more variety, and at the end of the day, it'll send me to places that I can create more coverage for you, and that's ultimately the thing. If I make someone happier through doing all this, if we, put a smile on people's faces, this is all worth it anyway to me. Just having the funds to be able to create more, that would be an added bonus. So thank you for that. Liking us on Facebook, you can do so at facebook.com/ConquestCG, and you can follow us on Twitter at @run_conquest for all that other stuff like the website, Instagram, and I don't know, my Twitch page. You can see all that down in the description below in the wubba dubba dubba loop loop doo.
The Downy
Dub
Wowny.
dub dub
What was
dub.
we calling it? The Downy Wowny? Or-
No, the doodle-doodle.
I said the doobly doo, but
The doobly doo.
Well, that's
The
that
doobly-doo.
works.
You know the
I did
doobly-doo.
take that from somewhere else. So, yeah.
And so I've been Rhys Baldwin, he's Eric Hart, Nathan Watkins, Joshua Powell, and for watching, you of course have been absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next time on Conquestopical. Ciao for now. Yeah.